So Frank Ocean, highly anticipated, but Frank Ocean is very, very inconsistent with, he has a habit of not showing up. He does the Kanye thing where he just doesn't.
Do you like Frank Ocean?
I used to love Frank Ocean's music. I don't think I connected with it as deeply as like his super fans have. Right. There was a period in high school where like Accurate Into Girl and like.
What about Blonde though? Like.
Yeah, no, I thought Blonde was really great. It's a flavor thing for me. Mm-hmm. It's just not my flavor. I don't gravitate towards it as much. It's one of those where like I listen to it and I'm like, I really appreciate this and it was good for a listen, but it's not something I find myself going back to.
I see.
But Frank Ocean, he obviously hasn't put music out in a long time. He was supposed to be at the Camp Flog Gnaw, remember? And Tyler, the Creator, to appease for him not showing up, had Drake come out. Remember, Drake got booed off a stage from the Frank Ocean fans?
Yes.
Yeah,
so
it's crazy.
That's crazy.
Frank Ocean,
his fans
headlining Coachella, right? Comes in, and apparently from what I was seeing online, his performance was extremely lackluster. He didn't come out. He was very late to his stage performance, and he came out, and on some songs I think he was lip syncing. Some songs he was just like not doing a whole lot. Basically a very underwhelming performance. And then the second day, apparently he there was a statement put out that he had some kind of injury. He injured his ankle or something and wasn't going to be headlining the second day. And it got me thinking, like, here's my perspective. I make music. When I make music, it's a selfish process for me. And I'm not saying everybody has to have this. You can make music for other people. You can do whatever. I make stuff that I want to hear that doesn't exist. I'm like, I want to make the song that I think is the coolest that I would love to listen to. Yeah. And or tell the stories that I want to tell or whatever. But when I'm on stage, that's no longer about me. That's where I get to be maximally selfless because these are people that paid to see me and the whole thing they want to do is have a good time seeing an artist that they like. So it has nothing to do with me. It's not about my glory of being on stage and all these people came to see me. It is about me doing a job and giving back to the fans that even allow me to have a music career in the first place. It's about saying they came here to have a good time. And if I'm not on my P's and Q's and if I don't deliver the best performance that I possibly can, that's a disservice to my fans. You know what I'm saying? This is a tangible way in which I can give back by just giving it my all on stage. Mm-hmm. And I've seen examples of artists in the past that, for example, RZA at Bonnaroo, he played the Super Jam and he got so drunk that he was wandering around stage and just going, yeah, over where his verse was supposed to be. And he tried to walk off stage and they're like, no, you got to get back on stage. Like we have Bonnaroo Super Jam is like, they get a bunch of artists from different genres and they do like RZA.
Really?
Yeah, but it was bad. I was watching it.
I want my tickets back, bro. I want a refund, bro.
And then another rapper, Lil White, played a show at Tempt. Lil White has a song that was popular called Oxycontin. Like,
yeah.
But anyway, he was drunk and he got to a point where he was like flipping off his fans and they were booing him. His own fans. He's got 300 people, right? And I'm like, bro, the fact that you have gotten this intoxicated, got on stage, and now you have created an environment where your fans are booing you. You are lucky that you even have a music career still, is how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? And with Frank Ocean, it doesn't matter. I don't care how big you are. That's just disrespectful. I just find that just straight, like one of the most disrespectful things you can do.
Ungrateful.
Yeah, and very ungrateful.
So bro, like, none of us know Frank Ocean personally, but like, here's how I think about it. I was reading some comments on the clips of him just like performing a whack performance, bro.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, all the comments are like, I bought tickets to see him because I heard he was headlining. Mm-hmm. Some of the comments are like, I heard some comments saying like, I hope he's okay. I know he's going through some mental struggles. Mm-hmm. But bro, I don't really vibe with that concept of like the artist is going through mental. Bro, when I worked at,
there's not a lot of artists that don't go through mental struggles.
Okay.
And you can still come out and do a good performance.
We don't get the president doesn't get that same.
Yeah.
The president has to be on 1,000% all the time. Obviously, he's on a bigger level than Frank Ocean, but like.
Wait, real quick to your point. He doesn't have to be on all the time. You're just playing Coachella.
He's not even like the president.
You don't have to. Yeah. Show up for one day, bro.
I'm saying like it's like in the yeah, exactly, but in the form of a job though. Like Aliki doesn't just show up. She doesn't not show up to work like just because she's having a bad day. It's his job.
Yeah.
You have to, and I don't mess with that. I think And I read this article because I heard Frank Ocean was working on the A24 film, and he said in the article, which, without the context of what's happening with Bonner or Coachella, right? What happened at Coachella, like this may not have tied, but he said in the interview, he said he was working on an A24 film because music to him was always a form of like making money. It was always like he wanted to make money with it and then move on to other art. So to me, it's like you don't even care about.
I think that's also really distasteful for him to say. Yeah,
But that was a quote
just like
directly from Frank Ocean in an article about him working on an A24 film.
Yeah.
That just proves to me that you don't care.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be working on an A24 film if it wasn't for the music.
Yeah, baby, need top 5 when I'm done going mental. Yeah, I'm locked in, you can peep my credential, man, the lab all winter. All summer, yeah, I went dumb, now I'm about to go dumb and throwing way more numbers on the board on mama.